19th January 1990, exactly 21 years back, was the same day when Kashmiri Pandit mass migrated from the valley. There were many who stayed back, and one of them is Mr. Sanjay Tikoo, who runs an organization called Kashmiri Pandit Sangharsh Samiti for the benefit of Kashmiri Pandits. Sanjay, this is exactly the same day, 21 years back. Can you just recall what exactly happened at that time?
Yeah, I definitely recall that day. It was a sunny day, a normal day in the valley. But in the evening, it was around 9 p.m. Suddenly, the loudspeakers of all the mosques in the valley come alive, and people were asked to come on the roadside for uh, Azadi. It runs throughout the night of 19th and 20th Jan, and there were the slogans in favor of Azadi, in favor of Islam, and unfortunately against the minority community. But as on today, after 21 years, we fail to understand when the government has imposed the curfew from 20th onwards, how the thousands of people came on the roadside and marched towards the Gavkadal area.
What exactly, as a Kashmiri Pandit, made you feel that you are secure and you didn't leave? Why did you take a decision like this?
This was not the matter of at that time who was secure and who was not. Because when we saw our neighbors, our relatives are migrating from this place, because the killings were going on rapidly in that area. From January to August 1990, this around 350 KPs were killed. Okay, and in the month of June and July, it's around 154 people were killed from our community.
Do you regret your decision of not moving out, or you're happy with the decision that you actually stayed back?
Though I am not regretting up to 2008, because Kashmir belongs to all Kashmiris, including to the we people. This is our motherland, this is our ancestors' land. And but in 2008, when this Amarnath land was started, but actually that scared us right from 2008. Not from the general Muslim majority community, but a small group, a small ratio from the majority community.
If we talk about the state government, has ever in the last 21 years, do you think justice has been done to the Kashmiri Pandits who stayed back in Valley? That there was something actually done by the government for these Pandit families who are still in Srinagar?
No, not at all, not at all. Because we have been treated as in the papers as a migrants, but though we are not migrants, and government only knows comes to us to our doorsteps at that time when there is any what that called the security problem. So the police and the other agencies came to us and taking the census of our families and wherever we are staying. But actually they didn't do anything.
And if we talk about the political scenario in the valley, you know that there is one separatist leadership. On the other hand, we have the state government, like other parties, mainstream parties like National Conference, Congress. Where do you see yourself? Which part do you belong to, and where do you relate yourself more to?
Actually, we as a valley-based KPs, as a overall minorities, we have nowhere standing at this moment as a political scenario is concerned. But whenever they need the voices from our side, whether from the separate camps or from the mainstream political parties camp, at that time they say that the Kashmiri Pandits are still living in the valley. We have a good relation with them, and they are using it for their own vested interest politics. So there is no such political that called political space, basically political space where we can express ourselves.